to another video. It is insanely hot. It is still super humid. Man, the Great Guy Weather Report is that this whole entire week has been insanely hot, but nevertheless, we are getting loaded up and gonna get ready to leave for Shy Diesel Extravaganza this weekend. We did not really make enough progress on the race trailer as far as strapping everything down, getting everything comfortable so we can feel confident in going to a race and not forgetting anything. Everything's mounted down correctly and everything's kind of situated. We're not really moved in per se on the new race trailer yet. So Michael's gonna bring his trailer and we are gonna actually use the Peterbilt and the StepDeck, which we have not loaded anything on the StepDeck, the new StepDeck that we just got from Diamond C, our 53-foot StepDeck. We are gonna be using that to tow Dawson's truck, one of my trucks, and the smart car up on the neck for the first time. So this is actually gonna be like the first time ever really using the StepDeck, loading it up. So it should be interesting. We'll see how it runs, we'll see how it tows, and we'll see how we can load this thing down and kind of get a general look at vehicle position and just kind of get acquainted with that. So it's kind of funny that I'm saying that. We're not quite acquainted with the race trailer, but we're not really quite acquainted with the StepDeck yet either. So this is gonna be a little bit of a learning, but it's kind of close to our old 44-foot Diamond C that we had before. So I don't think it'll be too bad, but the neck, we just need to get it situated and figure it out. So we're gonna unhook the Peterbilt from the race trailer here, get this thing fired up, get it disconnected, and we'll go up there and connect to our StepDeck. So anyway, that's where the video is starting. Let's get these trucks loaded up. Give her the old wiggle jiggle. We are all loaded up and ready to go. First load on the new StepDeck. We got Dawson's Dually, we got the 62, and we got the smart car on the neck. I think that was kind of like the biggest question of the entire thing, how that was going to work and kind of get strapped down. We're gonna weld some stuff on the smart car to not go through the wheels like we're currently doing. The finish on these wheels isn't really that good. I really wanted to redo them, so through the wheel is honestly kind of like my last thing I like to do, but as of right now, it's like the easiest, and I'm not really concerned about the finish on the wheels. Otherwise, I would really never be doing that. So got this. It's kind of funny. It's like the smallest. You think it'd be the easiest, but it's kind of like there's no real way to strap this thing down. Kind of like the same reason in the race trailer, it needs like a little bit more engineering on how to do it nicely and quickly. So trucks are really no big deal. They got axles, no big deal, right? So that's just normal. We did strap inward because going out, you have a little less room. But cool thing that I haven't really ever taken into account, but four-door long bed. This is a long bed, but a single cab. There is a ton of room on this trailer to kind of get two four-door long beds And then, I mean, whether it's the smart car or not, the ramps were, I don't know if they're like 8 or 9 feet long, but you guys saw how far out they came. It made loading this on there a breeze. Way better than I expected. Again, new to the whole StepDeck thing, but as far as what we'll use this for on a regular basis, not sure, but it is proving to come in handy. Is it me, or does it just look a little funny? You got this big Peterbilt and you're like, oh, look at that little dinky smart car. So first load secured. We're gonna get on the road here very shortly. I used to really be a chain and binder only kind of man, and we had done some trips with straps, with like max straps with the 05, and I felt confident after that we could get that tight and not have any issues. So we did switch to straps and not binders like I used to. So we'll hit a few bumps and we'll tighten them up one time and we'll see how they ride. But as far as the 05 went, it went pretty well. I'm not sure what your guys' opinions on that may be, but that's how we got her loaded down. That's how we got her strapped down. And first trip with the new StepDeck is about to be underway. One thing that proved to be a challenge with the new race trailer in the Peterbilt and the StepDeck as well is the whipcord location and the trailer plug location. So we kind of moved our trailer plug temporarily into this location, and we're kind of just working around how this thing is going to pivot and move. Really, if the cords came out of like the dead center in the front here would be the best, but with the fifth wheel plate, you don't really have a whole lot of options. So I'm not sure what you guys normally do in this kind of situation. I know there's usually like a stick and kind of gets it up out of the air. That way it can swivel around. But again, I'd like to try and keep it low, trying to keep it hidden as much as possible. Also, if you guys caught the last video, all of the rubber on the driveway is now stuck to the bottom of shoes, and that's why that is why we were taking our shoes off, to not like the rubber, the rocks, like it's going to mess up the deck, and I want to stain the deck before it gets like totally trashed. So I'm not scared to step on the deck by any means. I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, people are gonna think we're crazy by taking our shoes off to go on top of the trailer, but it's really just because the rubber's still like really soft, because it's like 110 degrees out today. So anyway, that is where we're at. Let's get some miles on the road. We have made it to Shide. No problems, no issues. Honestly, I'm not. I think I've said this before in the last StepDeck video. I'm actually very curious to see what the new StepDeck trailer weighs compared to our old 44-footer, because 2 trucks, the smart car on there, I was expecting it to feel a little heavier than I have felt with the 44-footer and 2 trucks on it, but really, I'm not sure why. It just didn't really feel all that heavy, which it's really not. You know, big Billy, big rigger. I can only imagine in the comments. Just tell me how much weight that I'm not pulling here. So did well. Everything is good. Everything stayed in the correct place, which is what you want for sure. Yeah, smart car didn't fly off, but StepDeck trailer doing work, doing good. Towed really well, tracked really well. Honestly, no real complaints at all with the new StepDeck. We did have to go through some little towns, and it tracked really well. So I'm very happy about that. Didn't have to swing it super wide anywhere, but overall just a good first experience towing loaded on the new StepDeck. So 2 thumbs up. We're gonna get unloaded here real quick because they need us to move. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. The guys are setting up over here with the rail, which you probably can't see, but we're gonna be over here. What do you say, Cole? What do you say, Cole?
Drop in the comments.
How
you think 2 4-door long beds will fit on there?
2 4-door long beds will definitely fit on there. Definitely can fit 2 4-door long beds plus the neck. Now the real question is, I don't think that's enough of a challenge. I think we should try and fit 3 on there. I think we should try and fit 3.
I agree.
Just for shits and gigs, you know.
Why not?
You know,
not a StepDeck. You've got to put 3 trucks on.
I've seen guys where they back 1 up on there and then they put 2 down here. I just don't know cab configuration as far as how many. You're not going to be able to fit 3 4-door long beds. You're gonna have to mix in some regular cabs there.
As long as it's all black, it doesn't really matter.
That's what I'm saying. You know, I really love this teal truck. I really do. And I do not want to paint it. I love the teal. But it does really mess up the vibe going down the road. I'm telling you, this all black everything. I don't, you know, how can I be all black everything if
have a teal truck,
if everything is not all black? I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. What do you say there, Cole? You think we should get unloaded?
I think it's time to get unloaded.
I think they're gonna start yelling at us here pretty soon.
It's coming. Someone's gonna yell at us if we're not
Yep.
unloaded.
Okay. Well, you're gonna get set up here, and you're gonna watch me and Cole unload this. Big donk dually guy.
Big dog guy.
All right, 1 donk truck going down. Where's it down? We've misplaced my remote control, so we're using the old manual. Where's your oversized load permit, man?
Man, it's the 3rd non-widest truck at the Richworks complex.
Wow. He'll love that.
That's when Michael's on stop.
Wow. Wow, that is close. You got that valance down there. Whew, that was close. Cole, I think I figured out this whole whipcord situation. You wanna know what would fix this? Be the best fix.
What would fix it?
We just need to stretch the truck.
Correct.
I think if we stretch the truck, the whipcord situation would get a lot better.
That's the most logical option.
That's what I'm thinking. Probably the cheapest.
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
What?
Yeah, might as well go ahead and do a frame off while you're there.
That's what I'm thinking. We just pull the whole thing apart. So whipcord situation is good. Everything stayed intact. So for the temporary use, I feel like we hit some pretty decent turns coming through that town. Had to crank her a little bit.
It'd be a little.
I mean, it wasn't Soldier Boy, but
what?
had to crank it. All right.
Crank that.
Anyway, what? What'd you say?
I said it'd be a little different with the day cab, but you know.
Oh, with the day cab? Don't tell them about the new truck
Do they
that we
not know about that yet?
No, they don't know about that yet, dude.
Sorry, guys.
Matching black day cab?
I spoiled that.
Yeah, way to go, Cole. Thanks a lot. Now they're gonna think it's actually a thing. Or is it?
Ooh.
You just have to confuse them.
Right back, Jimmy.
Need to put some grip tape on those things. It was sliding. Man, you're good. You can't get it.
Man, you're good.
Well, you didn't say jump it off.
Hey, see if you can jump it to the top deck.
You feeling froggy? Those vodka Red Bulls really hit. First thing in the morning. All right, so I found out what we need to do here. So as he was coming down, this wanted to this shifted just a little bit. So we need to somehow put a stop or something right here, or I thought about notching this to fit right here as well, because if we just notched it and put it right here, it'd be in the center of everything.
Yeah.
And then it wouldn't move because it would go down in between these stake pockets, but didn't like that. And then I think unloading in the morning and the night is just kind of inevitable, so I think we need to put some grip tape or something right here, because the front tire started to shift and the back tires weren't, but that's a good way to go
Sideways?
Sideways when you don't want to go sideways. It's either that or we just maybe put some extensions here, but either way we got her done, you know.
She's off the trailer.
All we do is just get it done, really.
That's facts.
It's about how you want it.
Yep. Yeah, it ain't. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Cole, what happened to you?
And man,
I heard you lost a ramp, bro.
I just hit a bump and a ramp decided to drop to the ground.
I actually think it's more impressive that I didn't know what was happening and I didn't see you drop behind at all. You must have done that fix in about 2 seconds.
It didn't take very long. An officer pulled over and was like, "Are you okay?" I was
really?
Like, yeah, my stupid buddy just screwed my ramp.
Wow, Dawson, he didn't mean that. Wow. He's probably, oh man, that's your hay trailer, right?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, that's about where you'd want it. That's gotta stop. You say it sure don't?
It sure does.
So I'm just gonna shut that off.
You scarred us for life.
Well-shaded Franklin Tin Voice giving us a whole new vocabulary. Well, as you can see, guys, we are back at the house after our weekend. Just want to close this video out and give you guys a little recap. Don't really have a whole lot more to add about the first trip with the StepDeck. Everything really went very smoothly. No complaints other than really just some adjustments on the big ramps just to kind of get things up and kind of locked in so the ramps don't slide around a little bit. But I like the length. I like them. We're going to add some grip tape or something to kind of, just provisions for some wet surfaces. You don't want to slide off there and they're black powder coated metal and you got rubber tires. So just a couple tweaks on the ramps, but overall very happy with the StepDeck. One big thing that I think I've mentioned in a previous video is the ability to have the hydraulic dovetail for our trucks. Now, StepDecks are kind of used for a lot of different reasons. Our StepDeck is going to be used for trucks and rubber tired vehicles and stuff like that. So the hydraulic dovetail and the load angle that this is providing is absolutely perfect, and that's exactly what I wanted it for. I didn't want big fold down ramps, or basically the industrial style StepDeck, if you will. So we did option this one with air ride. It rides smoother than glass or whatever. It rides smooth, okay? I don't know what the analogy that you need me to say there, but it is super, super smooth. Very nice riding trailer. And that's all I got. That's all I need, right? I mean, it's versatile. We can fit tons of stuff on here. It's heavy duty, and it looks so good going down the road. I mean, obviously, right? It's got to look good. If it doesn't look good, what's the point of doing it? So super happy with our Diamond C step deck thus far. Can't wait to try and squeeze maybe 3 trucks on here. Maybe that is the next challenge that we have. But that is going to wrap up this video. Highly recommend Diamond C. As always, if you guys are in the market for a trailer, go check them out. Go spec one out. And super pumped about this trailer. It's going to be here for a long time. Going to be here to stay. And we're going to keep making improvements and tweaking it and making it our own. But huge thank you to everyone watching the videos. Should have a winner for our latest giveaway coming up soon, and our next giveaway is launching very, very soon, shortly after we have our winner for the last one. So make sure you guys are staying tuned. You're gonna love it. Appreciate you guys as always. Hit the like button before you leave. Subscribe if you have not already, and we'll see you in the next video. See ya.